Well, hello there, boys and girls. Look at this. You see that? Yep, that's wintertime in New Hampshire. It's wonderful. So if you guys hear a little bit of a rumble, that's because my truck is running right now. I'm sitting in my driveway giving you guys a lovely knife review, and it's not quite warmed up enough yet. So I apologize for any background noise, but you don't come to my channel for this professional video quality anyways, right? I hope not, because I'm certainly not giving it to you. Maybe someday. So today I want to talk to you guys about a tale of two fixed blades. Okay, my buddy Alex LeBlanc, I met him through well, pretty much just the knife community. He subscribed to me on YouTube here, and I've talked to him on Instagram quite a bit. He is the one that sent me the bug outs that I just put up a couple days ago. And he asked me if I wanted to check out a couple prototypes of some fixed blades that he's working with a man named Cliff on with. That Cliff's business name is SRK Knives, okay? And Cliff, I mean, I haven't talked to him much, but from what I can tell and see, like on his Instagram, he is an avid hunter, and he's he's a knife enthusiast like the rest of us, and he is obviously got talent with using tools and making things with his hands. So Alex reached out to Cliff and wanted him to make him a fixed blade, something that he could use as like a outdoor hunting / EDC knife. And so Cliff did so, and this is proto number 1 here. Okay, you have nice contoured G10 scales. This is a I believe that's like PVD. I don't know, that could almost be like a powder coat or something, because it's very texturized. It's thick. I mean, I think you'd have to work to try to get that finish off of there. But it's an 01 tool steel, and great knife, actually. Very well contoured. It's got red G10 liners. It's got the little row of jimping on the top. And the handle is awesome on this knife, okay? But when you get to the blade part of it, it's more of like a saber grind, guys, okay? So the grind starts like halfway on the blade here and then comes down. And it is it's pretty thick behind the edge. Don't get me wrong, I think it's very sharp. And 01 tool steel is a great outdoor steel, and with this coating, and you're not gonna have to worry about it rusting. But so this is a work in progress. So Alex let Cliff know, he likes the knife and stuff, but wants to see if he can kind of build upon it. So he wanted to let's see here, he wanted a thinner blade stock so it could double as a good skinner as well. He wanted something a little more slicey. And he wanted the jimping that you see here to come out further, kind of like what here, kind of like what this Giant Mouse Ace Grand has. Okay, so see how the jimping's further out, and it makes more sense because when you put your finger out, that's where your finger lands. So they came up with this. This is prototype number 2. Okay, now this one is a satin blade, obviously, but you can see much thinner blade stock. And this one is, I measured at between 19 to 22 thousandths behind the edge, okay? And perfect placement for the jimping. Again, this one's a little bit different in the handle style, but it is, again, G10. But this one is thicker, okay? It is, see if I can show this to you guys. It is much thicker in the handle than the first one is, okay? So Alex let Cliff know, great blade, super slicey, likes the texturizing here, like in the handle, gives it a little bit more grip because your fingers can kind of fall into these grooves. Just gives you a little bit more I don't know, just makes you feel more secure on the knife. But can we maybe keep the blade like this, but can we have a thinner handle like the Proto 1 here? So Cliff, being the great guy that he is, guys, not a lot of knife makers will work with you like this. You get what you get, and you like it or you don't. Okay, so you know, Cliff is a beginning knife maker, but obviously he's not afraid to work with his customers, right? So Cliff worked on a new model, so you would have this type of blade, nice, thin and slicey, with the jimping that runs further up the blade, so you have great placement for your finger, and it's going to stay there, with the thinness and comfort of this handle. And they're going to also put this extra chamfering that was done on this one onto the new version, the 3.0, which I am going to put a picture up right now so you guys can see. And they're also, the hole is going to be taken out, and it's also going to have the SRK logo in it. And so I don't have the 3.0, obviously. I'm showing you the picture of it. So that knife is pretty much right where they wanted it to be, but they figured they'd push the boundaries a little bit more. So there's a 3.1 coming out, and the difference with the 3.1 than the 3 is that it's going to have this same type of handle as the 2, but with the thinness of the 1. Okay, same blade stock as the 2, thin and slicey. Jimping is actually going to be brought out a little bit more, and it's going to be a satin blade, but the steel is going to be S30V. Okay, so it's going to be a better kind of a more EDC, you know, S30 is just going to be a better EDC steel. You know, it's going to be a little more corrosion resistant. And so when Alex is using the knife, because Alex is a hunter too, so when he has to skin an animal, he doesn't have to worry about if he doesn't clean it all the way, you know. I mean, you still have to clean it, but you don't have to worry about it as much as like 01 tool steel, you know. So guys, I'm not a big fixed blade guy, and I was just happy Alex was willing to send these to me, so I could kind of, this is the first time I've actually been involved in feedback with you know, like knife changes in a model that's being made. And honestly, what they're shooting for it sounds all good to me, because all the same things, Jake from Bearded Gear actually reviewed these knives too, and just like Alex, like we all thought the same thing. You know, this knife, you know, the handle is awesome, but we wanted the blade that is on this one here, you know. But it's also going to be, I think the 3 is also going to be in a micarta too. So it's still in the works, guys. I just wanted to get this video up, and so you guys can be aware and be on the lookout for SRK knives. Cliff seems to be a great guy, and he's willing to work with his customers, and you know, he's not afraid to make changes. And I'm not sure how big he's wanting to get, or if he wants to take orders. You know, just starting, guys. Obviously he's going through the prototypes now, but I will post up his Instagram page, and you guys should swing over and check him out. And if you aren't friends with Alex too, I'll put his page up. Alex is awesome. You know, he's a knife collector like the rest of us, knife user, and great guy. You know, there's just so many of you guys are awesome in this community, and I love all of you. And I just wish I could whisper in all your ears, maybe a little bit of blowing in there. No, as long as things don't get a little weird. Who knows, maybe they're getting weird now. But I'm not sure how well I did on this review, Alex. I am just hoping that I was able to get this information up and give you guys a kind of like a snapshot into what I think about these knives. I obviously don't have the 3 in my hand, but if it's going to be like these, but just better and more redefined, like, honestly, I'm sold. And when they're done, I want to buy one myself. So thank you guys. Let me know what you think, and check out SRK Knives. And hey, you ought to go follow Alex too. Great guy. As always, guys, like and subscribe, and I love you long time. Peace.